Thanks a lot for coming in.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
Something about this community appeals to you?
This is a wonderful place to live.
For Kelowna Now, this is Kent Mulgat. And we're joined by Brody Dale and Tyler Love of the Kelowna Chiefs. Guys, you are just absolutely killing it this year. I'm going to start with you, Brody. Just before you walked in, check the stats, and 100 points in 35 games. How is that even possible?
I don't know. I guess the puck's kind of been bounced my way this season.
Oh, come on. The puck doesn't bounce differently for different players. It's what you do after it bounces to you. So what do you do right?
I don't know. I can't give myself all the credit. Like, my line mates that I play with,
Describe your play. Are you the guy that they get it to and you've got a hard, accurate shot, or are you dishing off to them and piling up the assists? What's your...
I think it's a little bit of both. Yeah, they're kind of, the points are separate out between goals and assists, so just kind of
both.
Yeah.
So have you always been, like, from the time you were a little kid, were you always the guy who was just racking up the points?
I wouldn't say racking up the points, but like, I was an okay hockey player, I guess you could say.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get back to you in a minute because I don't want to leave Tyler Love out there just sitting there not getting much of an interview here so far. But what's your contribution? You're the captain, so you're a team leader. Describe what you contribute to this team.
Yeah, for me, it's about trying to keep the boys focused. We all know what we need to do, and me and my line, we're more of a defensive role, penalty kill, lots of bodies, try to get other team off their game, draw some penalties, just all the little things we can do to help get these guys as much help as they can. And
your PR guy, Alex, was saying that you're kind of an agitator out there. You kind of get the other team off their game.
Yeah, you could say that a little bit. I don't know. Last year, I really want to win this year, so just do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Right. So, do you enjoy it, you guys, going out there? I mean, it almost gets to the point where it's guaranteed win night most nights for the fans. Is there any... I suppose there's a little downside to that. It'd be nice if there was more teams giving you a real run, but there are a few, right, that you really have to actually apply yourselves fully to beat?
Yeah, for sure. There's always, I guess, a few given teams where it might be a bit easier, but you just can't take them lightly. We got to go out there with the same mindset every night, but definitely when we play like a big team like Revelstoke in our conference, you definitely wake up for it that morning knowing, and got to go out there and play our best game, that's for sure.
So here you are, a junior B team, and you go out to the arena, and there's 650 people. What's that like?
That's pretty cool. I don't know, it's pretty unique. You don't really get that anywhere else. Doing something, you can just hear the crowd cheering for you, and it's a pretty surreal feeling, especially this year. Our crowds have been a lot bigger than previous years.
Right.
It's pretty awesome.
Must be tough for the other teams, coming into that place, knowing that you guys are probably going to beat them, maybe by a lot, and then that big crowd, boy, they must hate it, hey?
Yeah, well, it's nice too, because especially with having three teams so close right around here, it still kind of shows that the fans are out there to support us when there's also two other teams in the leagues or
I mean, people could, if they wanted to go see a hockey game, they've got a WHL team, they've got a Junior A team, and yet some of them choose to go see the Chiefs. So, what is the, is there anything about just pure talent that leads to this many wins? What is it?
I think, all up and down our lineup, we got a ton of talent this year. Probably the most talent I've ever seen in my 4 years here, but it's a little more than that too. We're all very competitive, so everyone's trying to do as best they can, work their way up the lineup, so a lot of inner competition as well.
Yeah, and teams that win tend to just have a compete level to them, that it goes beyond talent. Is there some of that there that you would say that makes this team special?
Yeah, for sure, there definitely is. But I think it just kind of comes naturally with the group of guys we have. So, and I think they knew coming in this year that we had kind of a good team to play this year, so it kind of just keeps adding up to it.
How would you describe your style of play? Are you guys Do you make teams feel it who come into the, with a lot of hits, or is it more of a speed game and you're just leaving them watching?
I think we like to try to be as physical as possible, but speeds are definitely our number one thing. Trying to get the puck as often as we can, get up ice, and score as many goals as possible.
Right. So, okay, you guys secured a playoff place a couple months back now, right? So
Yeah.
it's guaranteed you're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I guess that then the rink's really going to start filling up for those games.
Yeah, hopefully. It's always good. Playoff time rolls around extra loud.
And for people who don't necessarily follow Junior B all the time, if you were to win your league and win the playoffs, then you go to the island for the BC championships?
Yeah, if we won the KIJHL, we would move on to go play the other teams in the BC, or like in BC in Campbell River for the Cyclone Taylor Cup.
Cyclone Taylor Cup. Well, we'll be watching for that, guys. Thanks for coming in and
Thank
getting
you.
us the latest
Yeah,
on the
thanks for
Kelowna
having us.
Chiefs, the winningest hockey team anywhere around Kelowna. Thank you for watching Kelowna Now.